Hey guys, I'm John Setzler and welcome back to Atlanta Grill Company. Today we're going to do a summertime dessert. We're going to cook a peach pie. We're going to build it basically from scratch. We're going to use some pre-made stuff, but we're also going to cook it in the ALFA ONE wood-fired oven. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do to get this party started is we're going to light a fire in the ALFA and get the fire going. I like to preheat this oven for a bit before we cook in it so it can distribute heat nice and evenly. And we're going to be cooking today around somewhere between 350 and 400, you know, in the 375 mark. We don't want to go too hot, but we're going to let the oven preheat. The next thing we have to do in this process is start building our filling for the pie. So I've got my pan here on the stove top and I've heated it up, and we're going to melt our butter into this pan. And once the butter has completely melted, we're going to add our brown sugar, and I'm going to get that stirred into the butter where it's kind of broken down. And then we're going to add some bourbon. I'm going to put a little bit of bourbon in this time around. And then we've got a little bit of ground cinnamon, some ground nutmeg. And I'm going to let this heat up for just a minute until it starts to bubble a little bit. And once this guy starts to bubble, I'm going to add my cornstarch. We're going to use some cornstarch to thicken this up. And once it starts to thicken, then we're going to put our peaches in here and let this cook a little bit, let it bubble, let it get nice and thick. I have taken a pre-made pie crust and formed it into my Lodge cast iron pie pan here. So we're going to take our pie filling and we're going to dump it into this pie shell, and I'm going to spread it out kind of evenly and make it nice. And then I'm going to take the second pie crust and stretch it over the top, and we're going to form this guy up and try to make it look fairly nice. I'm not the world's best at making these beautiful looking pies that we see online all the time, but I'm going to do my best with this one. And once I get the edges the way I want it, I am going to baste the top with our egg wash, and that's going to help with the browning and help make this pie look really nice. And once I have it basted, I'm going to cut 4 slits in the top of this guy so it can breathe a little bit. And now that I've got all that prepared and ready to go, we're going to take it outside. We're going to put it in the ALFA, and I've got a fire brick in here to help shield the pie from the direct radiant heat from the fire side of the grill, to help make this guy a little more gentle cook. So we're going to watch this. This is going to take somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes probably in this oven, and I'm going to rotate it a time or two as we go. And at this point, I believe this pie is done. This is looking really good. I'm going to set it out here where we can have a little closer look at the outside of it. This thing looks really nice. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell it. So we're going to let this pie cool, and then we're going to take a slice of it. And it looks pretty good as well. This is looking really nice. So I'm going to take a taste of this. Oh yeah, this is good. This is excellent. This is the first time I've made a peach pie using bourbon. I put a half a cup of bourbon in this. Normally, I like to do this recipe with a 50-50 mix of Grand Marnier and Amaretto, which brings a really cool flavor to it also. But this bourbon has done the trick, guys, so you're going to have to give this one a try, and let me know what you think. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Atlanta Grill Company.